अब आ गई है सर।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss another very typical topic of microbiology, that is infection. Students, please keep one thing in mind, that I have prepared these lectures only keeping in view the nursing students. I have tried my best to make the things very simpler and easier for you people. Okay, let's start with the topic infection. Students, infection is very simply defined as invasion of the host by microorganism. Now, the host may be any animal, human being, and the microorganism, the invading microorganism may be any bacteria, any virus, or any fungus or parasite. Okay students, clear?
सर फोन आ रहा है।
Okay, we proceed further. A very typical question asked in Viva: what's the difference between infection and inflammation? Students, what is the difference between infection and inflammation? Okay, infection, as I have told you people, infection is invasion of the host by microorganism. Whereas on the other hand, inflammation is the response of the host towards the microorganism in 4 different types. These may be the characteristic features of the inflammation. Students, the host will respond in 4 different ways. Number 1, swelling. Number 2, redness. Number 3, pain. And number 4, loss of function. Now these are the 4 characteristic features of inflammation. Wherever inflammation occurs at the site of injury, these 4 features develop. On the other hand, students, infection has 4 different stages, and every infection passes through these stages. Stage number 1, incubation period. Students, the first stage of infection is incubation period. Now, incubation period, students, incubation period. Incubation period means the time interval or the time period between the entry of microorganism into the host and the appearance of clinical signs and symptoms. I explain in simple words. Students, वो टाइम का दौरानिया, वो वक्त जिसमें माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म होस्ट के जिस्म में दाखिल होता है, उस टाइम से लेके जाहिरी अलामात के जाहिर होने तक जो वक्त है, उसे स्टूडेंट्स इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड कहते हैं. नाउ द सेकेंड स्टेज ऑफ इंफेक्शन इज प्रोड्रोमल फेज. Students, prodromal phase. Prodromal phase is the time period during which non-specific features of the infection or illness appears in the host. Non-specific features, students, for example, fever, feeling of generalized weakness, loss of appetite. अब स्टूडेंट्स देखें, ये ऐसी अलामात हैं जो डॉक्टर को ये तो बताएंगी कि इंफेक्शन हो गई है, द पेशेंट हैज बीन इन्फेक्टेड विद माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म, लेकिन किसी मखसूस बीमारी की तरफ इशारा नहीं करेंगी. That's why we have labeled these signs and symptoms as non-specific signs and symptoms. Now students, third stage of infection, stage of specific illness. Stage of specific illness. Students, this is the time period during which specific clinical signs and symptoms appear in the host. For example, a patient comes to me in my clinic and he says, डॉक्टर साहब मुझे बुखार है, खांसी है, नज़ला है, खाने पीने को दिल नहीं कर रहा. अब इससे मुझे ये तो पता चल गया कि द पेशेंट हैज बीन इन्फेक्टेड, लेकिन मेरा जहन किसी खास बीमारी की तरफ नहीं जाएगा. लेट्स सपोज पेशेंट टेल्स मी, डॉक्टर साहब मुझे खांसी के साथ बलगम में खून भी आ रहा है. ओहो, दिस इज स्पेसिफिक इलनेस भी, दिस इज स्पेसिफिक साइन. क्यों? कि ये मुझे अलर्ट कर रहा है that the patient might be suffering from pulmonary tuberculosis. Patient might be suffering from simple chronic tonsillitis. Patient might be suffering from cavitating pneumonia. Now students, fourth stage of infection is recovery phase. Recovery phase. Students, this phase is also called convalescence. This stage is also called convalescence. Recovery phase. This is the time period in which the host recovers from the infection and is returning back to its normal state of health. These are the four stages of an infection. Now students, what are different types of infection? Make your concepts clear that different classifications are based on different scenarios. If we divide infection on the basis of time period, then there are two types of infections: acute infections and chronic infection. Usually students, infections which occur less than 15 days time period, they are taken as, or they are considered as acute infection. On the other hand, infections which continue to occur for a longer period of time, they are considered to be chronic infections. Examples, acute infection की मिसाल students, सिंपल अपर रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक्ट इंफेक्शंस है, आपको नजला जुकाम हुआ है, फेरिंजाइटिस है, एक्यूट टॉन्सिलाइटिस है, एक्यूट साइनोसाइटिस है. These are examples of acute infections. Now chronic infections. Chronic infections, प्रोडक्टिव कफ बहुत ज्यादा दिन हो गए, more than 15 days, more than 1 month, might be pneumonia. Students, pneumonia might be acute or pneumonias might be chronic. इससे भी ज्यादा टाइम पीरियड हो गया, 4, 5 और 6 months हो गए कफ को, the clinician will be considering pulmonary tuberculosis. Okay. Now, depending upon the microorganisms, the infections may be bacterial infections, viral infections, fungal infections, or parasitic infestations. This classification is based on the type of microorganism causing infection. Okay, students? Now, one thing which is attached to the infection topic is Koch's postulates. Students, Robert Koch was a scientist who, for the first time, gave his idea regarding infection, and that idea was labeled as Koch's postulates. It is well written in your textbook Levinson. I briefly discuss with you the 4 points. Number 1, the microorganism must be isolated from the infected person. आप जिस पेशेंट के मुतालिक, जिस फर्द के मुतालिक कह रहे हैं कि उसको इन्फेक्शन हो गई है, तो उसके बॉडी फ्लूइड्स में से, ब्लड में, यूरिन में, स्टूल्स में, कहीं से भी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म जरूर मिलना चाहिए. नंबर 2 postulate, students, that microorganism must be cultured in the lab. वो माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म लैब में, इन विट्रो एनवायरनमेंट में कल्चर किया जा सके, उसको ग्रो किया जा सके. नंबर 3, this microorganism when enters the healthy person, it again creates infection with the same clinical signs and symptoms. ये सिनेरियो स्टूडेंट्स कंफर्म करेगा कि वो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म जिसने एक हेल्दी इंडिविजुअल को इन्फेक्ट किया, वो उसके बॉडीली फ्लूइड्स में भी है मौजूद. इससे कंफर्म हुआ कि इन्फेक्शन इसी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म ने की. देन वी कंफर्म इन विट्रो एनवायरनमेंट, लैब में हमने कल्चर मीडिया में ग्रो किया, और फिर उसको कंफर्म दोबारा कैसे किया कि सेम ऑर्गेनिज्म मस्ट बी इन्फेक्टिंग and producing same clinical signs and symptoms in the healthy individual. G students, this is a very brief review of today's topic of infection. Inshallah, we will further proceed with the topic of infection, and I will be sending you more and more lectures regarding infection and other topics of microbiology. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz.